A cheerful evening to all. Myself Arya, the student of NBK Senior Secondary School Arthur of Class 8B. Today I am going to do a short presentation on my topic, Challenges for Clean Water. So we all know in our human life we are facing a lot of challenges in nowadays, right? So it include poverty challenges, literacy challenges and so on. So one of such topic is challenges for clean water. We all know water, we need water for our sustainable living, and also for every human they need the right for accessible and acceptable clean drinking water. So olden days the people used a lot of filtration method. They used the water filtered for the clean drinking water. So they used to get more filtration methods to obtain clean drinking water. And also in the olden days, most people were traveling to long distances in order to get clean drinking water. So it can cause so many musculoskeletal problems in their body, as well as they also got an exercise through that. So for my report, I have selected the topic challenges for clean drinking water. So my first heading is that drinking water services. So we all know every human has the right to get clean drinking water. So in the 2022, 6 billion people use safely managed clean drinking water. Also in 2020, the UN Assembly told that every human has the right to safely drinking managed water. So for that they also had a WHO meeting in there, and they preferred that there should be a drinking water services academy there, and also they had that academy in 2021. And also that in this saying that the target is drinking water services, drinking water from an improved water source that is located on premises, available when needed for free from failure and priority chemical contamination. The clean water should be free from chemical contamination, and also it should be free from any other pollutants and so on. And nowadays we all get drinking water polluted, right? So what is the cause, who all are the cause for the damaged or polluted drinking water? Yes, the answer is us, the humans, right? So the humans are polluting the water by decomposing or leaving the both bio and non-biodegradable wastes near the ponds, lakes, rivers, and thus the water is getting contaminated, and it is coming through our surroundings. Collected by us, right? It is going through the pipes, or it is coming into our home every day. So first we should stop, we people should stop polluting the water, thus we can get a fresh source of water. The WHO is nowadays giving so many preferences to get in order to get clean drinking water. So it is the first tips they are giving, that first preferred they are giving, like humans should stop polluting the water by not leaving or decomposing the non-bio and biodegradable waste near the riverside or lake, pollute and making the rivers polluted. And the next is sharp geography, socio-culture and economic inequalities persist, and also not only between rural and urban areas. Nowadays, not only in urban areas, not only in rural areas, urban areas also getting water, but it is not at all fresh. Sometimes it will be fresh, and sometimes it will not be fresh. In urban areas, like I said before, olden days in urban areas people travel through long distances to carry fresh water, and also they got so many exercises, and also they worked hard for the clean drinking water. And also my next topic is water and health. And in this topic, water and health, we can firstly prefer that the contaminated and sanitation. So contamination and sanitation, we all know what is contamination and sanitation, right? So by drinking contaminated drinking water, we may cause lot of diseases, right? Like hepatitis, cholera, typhoid, polio, dysentery, and so on. And if we are drinking this water inappropriately, like with not filtering or boiling it, we may cause so many such as diseases. Not only this, among this we will get most diseases. So the WHO is again preferring us, or saying, awareing us that too. First of all, we should filter this drinking water. And next step is to boil this drinking water. Even though it is filtered, we should boil this drinking water before drinking it. So that is the next tips the WHO is giving us. And also, the additional risk or infection can start disease when water sanitation and hygiene services are lacking. So nowadays, most of the communities are checking in every home that there is correctly hygienic water preferences is there, or they are highly using the water safely, or there is any hygiene preferences in all homes. The communities are nowadays checking that. And also, in if we check in an hospital, out of every 100 patient in acute care hospitals, 7 patient in income countries and 15 patients in low and middle income countries will acquire at least one health care. And also, in every hospitals, out of 100 patients, maybe 70 or 80 percentage of them will be hepatitis, maybe dysentery or any such diseases which may cause due to contaminated drinking water, or contaminated or due to less of hygiene, sanitation, and so on. And also, inadequate management of urban, industrial, and agriculture wastewater means the drinking water of hundreds of million people is dangerously contaminated or polluted. So we all know in our earth only 0.7 or 7.1 or 0.7 percentage of only water, clean drinking water is available for us to use for our sustainability. For in that percentage, we people are polluting this this water. 0.1 percentage also we are polluting this drinking water, and even though making it too harm or too polluted for us to drink. And nowadays we people are not using the correct method for drinking the clean water, and contaminating this water and drinking it inappropriately, and causing such so many diseases such as cholera, typhoid, dysentery, hepatitis, and so on. And the next topic is economic and social effects. When water comes from improved and more accessible resource, people spend less time and efforts physically collecting it. So nowadays in urban, not only in urban or rural areas, nowadays the people are not putting so efforts, or they are not at all putting any efforts to get this drinking water, not whether if it is fresh or whether if it is contaminated. The peoples are not at all putting any efforts to for getting this in order to get this clean drink for this drinking water. This can also cause another great personal safety and reducing the musculoskeletal disorders by reducing need to make long and risky journeys called to collect to carry water. So like I said before, the olden peoples carry a lot of miles and miles they travel to get this drinking water, and so they also got so many exercise for their body. And also it creates many musculoskeletal disorders by reducing need to make long and risky journeys, right? So nowadays no one is putting any effort for this collection of drinking water, so they are causing so many musculoskeletal disorders like joint pains, and also many more problems they are causing in their body due to this only one thing, that is they are not only putting any effect. So when we are comparing with this both generations, now generation and the old generations, we can see that correctly, we can see that old generation have put so many efforts for their drinking water, for collection of their drinking water, and so they do not have any type of musculoskeletal problems or disorders in their body. But when we are coming to this generation, our generation, the peoples are not putting any effort. Peoples are in older generations, they are putting efforts for their sustainability, for collecting the drinking water, whether if it is clean or not clean, or contaminated or not contaminated. Nowadays the peoples are not putting any efforts to collect the drinking water. For this nowadays we all are going for this what filtration with or non-filtration method, and collecting the water, drinking water, through many other ways, such as due to filter method like aqua filter method. And also we are not only for aqua filters is also a good source for filtration, but they are not at all boiling the water and getting the water as so contaminated and drinking it, and such as the diseases are causing. So when we are comparing the both generations, we see very see many high or many big difference between the both of the generations, right? And also next we can see the most of the generations are so lazy for doing these activities, and also with the children particular at high risk from water related disease, access to improved source of water can result in better health, and therefore better school attendance with positive longer term consequences for their lives. So in every family there will be a children's, right? So where they are drinking this water, they may affect high diseases because their genes, the hormones are very much less effective to fight these germs, and they may cause many diseases like dysentery, polio, hepatitis, typhoid, and also they will be affecting their better school attendance with positive longer term consequences, and so on. They won't get they will not be able to go to school, and so they will lose their attendance, and so on. They will be it will be happening. So what we can do is the WHO, the UN Assembly conducted in 2022, saying that within children particular at risk from water related diseases. The topic is they are saying to avoid drinking contaminated water, and how to avoid this by boiling the water. That's what they are saying from any other. That's what they are saying, and also they are preferring us many ways to drink clean water. Nowadays we are not getting right that. And then my last topic and my last selection topic is challenges. So historical rates of progress would need to double for the world to achieve universal coverage with basic drinking water services by 2030. To achieve universal safety managed services will require a six-fold increase: climate change, increasing water scarcity, population growth, demographic changes, and the urbanization already pose challenges for the supply of water. Already pose challenges for supply water systems. Over 2 billion people live in water-stressed countries, which is expected to be exacerbated in some regions as a result of climate change and population growth. So for the challenges, nowadays we are facing the challenges for the drinking water, clean drinking water, right? So this drinking water challenges should be end in 2030 by building a nice drinking water services, and they should have only a safe drinking water. Only that we can make the sustainability of our life, right? So for that we need six-fold increase of population, climate change, population growth, demographic changes, and urbanization. Already pose the urbanization, like the cities, and also the urbanization already pose some challenges, and also they pose some of the incarnation for the clean drinking water supply. So that's what they can do, and they have did so many assignments for that also. And the WHO is again saying to achieve the universal coverage with basic drinking water services. And opinions for water resources used for drinking water and irrigation will continue to evolve, with an increasing reliance on groundwater and alternative sources including wastewater. Climate change will lead to greater fluctuations in harvested rainwater. Management of all water sources will lead to be improved and ensure population and quality. So with people only we can, by humans only we can change this contaminated water into hygienic, sanitary water with hygienic water. So thus we can drink a clean drinking water, and this climate change will also be a part of this clean drinking water process. And for the greater harvested in rainwater, we are harvesting the rainwater through many ways, right? So the most important way of conserving water is rainwater harvesting method that we all know. And the last is conclusion. So WHO produces a series of water quality guidelines including drinking water quality. The water quality guidelines are based on managing this, and since 2024, and since 2004, the guidelines for drinking water quality promote the framework recommends establishment of health-based targets. So since the 2004, the WHO is guidelining the people, guidelining the country peoples or countries for their better clean drinking water, and also they're giving so many guidelines, tips, and so on. So thus the UN assembly, the WHO asserted a UN assembly in 2022, and thus we got so much information, and also the WHO is preferring us so many tips for our entire life. It will make our it will help us in our through our entire life, right? So it is a better for everyone. And also the independent surveillance to ensure that water safety plans are effective and health-based targets at this moment. So then nowadays the communities are so on saying more things, and the communities are checking in every homes nowadays, homes and surroundings. They are what they are going on, or they are practicing the hygienic and not contaminated water. They are using the clean drinking water. They are practicing hygienic drinking water services, and so on. So now the communities are checking and through. So this is all about my project presentation. So this is the only project that I have done. It is not copied from anywhere, only taken the samples from such as of those websites, and also I have only made it from my hand. So this is all about my report, and this report is helped by others, encouraged by our guide, and so this is only the report of mine, not copied from anywhere or printed in somewhere else. It's my handmade work. Only got the help from one of those websites from the WHO. I have took so many important points and also important tips for our entire life. It will help our entire life. So like I said before, if we are the source of contamination of water, polluting the water. So the WHO, not only the WHO, everyone is saying to stop polluting the water. Thus we can drink clean drinking water. And though I'm availing you once again that only some percentage of water, clean drinking water, is available on the earth for us to use for our sustainability and living life. So please don't pollute the water, and try to avoid contaminated water by filtering and boiling the water before drinking it. So that's all about my project, and thank you for hearing it. Thank you all. Have a cheerful day.